What's up, good people, and welcome to the second episode of the Fashion Frenzer. My name is Tiffany Wamboy, and I'm really glad that you could join us today. And so, for this week's segment, we are going to be talking about plus size ladies. We're going to be looking at these beautiful, curvy, thick ladies who are rocking it today. Actually, we're going to be looking at where they have come from, the history of how they've gone through things, and even till today, we're going to be looking at these beautiful people. And so, even as we begin, I would like to ask you a question. What comes to your mind when you think about plus size? What is your definition of plus size?
My understanding of plus size is basically a person who's plump.
Plus size. Let's say it's a big-bodied person. Yeah, maybe size over 18, maybe. Yeah.
Dating back to the early 1980s, the 90s, and even transitioning into the 21st century, we know too well how the plus size ladies have gone through so much in terms of the negative comments, the body shaming, the trolling, whether it is on social media or even in person. You know, they have gone through so much, and many people actually just used to kind of even gang up on them. And even for the men, not only for the ladies, even for the men, you know, just that the angles are quite different, but for the both genders, they really went through a lot. And you would find, for example, that somebody meets a plus size lady on the way, and they're like, hi, are you okay? Are you stress eating? Have you been going to the gym? Because I think you need to hit the gym. You know, such very negative comments that actually, in a way, cause so much of psychological trauma and even mental damage, because you'd find at that point where somebody has been pushed to the wall, they now resort to extreme measures such as, you know, anorexia and bulimia and starvation, not eating at all. They end up in hospital beds, you know, because of things that people have said about them. People have said negative things towards them, and it was a rather difficult season for people to be living in, you know. But today we can see that the society has actually opened up to plus size people, plus size individuals, and they are actually rocking it in the industry. When you look at it, you know, most people today have, you know, come to the understanding that this is somebody who may not be the way I am, and that is okay, because we are all different. You cannot expect you and I to be exactly the same. When it comes to the fashion and clothing industry specifically, you can actually tell, and if you may have noticed, that most manufacturers and clothing distributors sell plus size clothing at a higher price as compared to probably size 6, 10, 8, 12, ranging there. It's actually cheaper as compared to the plus size ladies clothing, and it just shows really where exactly we stand as a society, you know, because it becomes more difficult even for people to actually go shopping and to find something that fits them perfectly, you know, something that's not too loose or not too tight, that is fitting their budget. It's a bit of a challenge, but we can see that even in the society, we're adapting to it slowly by slowly. And so even as we are going to be talking about these beautiful people, I got a chance to speak to a few ladies who are rocking it in the plus size industry. They are ladies who accept their bodies, not only just from now but from way before. They are confident in themselves, in their dressing, in their skin, which is very important. They are confident with how they walk, and they know very well that nothing can ever bring them down. Take a look.
Plus size for me is, in layman's language, a thick woman. Someone who has probably wider hips, bigger bust size, thick thighs, all that stuff. So, and ultimately that body type determines I guess plus size informs hizo nguo wanavanga, like the clothes they wear. So when you go like to Woolworths, you'll go to the plus size section. Or when you're going to Gikosh, you look through the dresses that are mostly for petite ladies, and you want to look for that perfect fit for yourself. Yeah, so
I don't think the plus size industry has taken long to catch up. It has actually been there from the word go, but the people, we the people, are the ones who have made it. We are not embracing the plus size industry itself by not wearing those clothes, or we are not like proud of ourselves. So basically, that is what makes it look the industry has taken long to catch up.
it would be unfair to not recognize that the fashion industry at large has put in efforts to accommodate the needs of the plus size lady. However, they are taking a bit too long because already they saw there is a need. And you know, basically when there's a need, you want to find a way quickly and as fast as you can to satisfy it. So you find there are efforts you can see, but it's so slow. And even with the shops that we have, you know, on the online spaces, most of the clothes personally that I see are for petite ladies. So to some degree, yeah, there are people who are trying, but it's a bit too slow. I personally have not been trolled on social media, maybe because I don't post a lot. But of course, there are people who are going to throw comments here and there. Your size, do you think that dress was good, a good fit? Do you think it was a good idea to wear that color? Because apparently colors also affect, okay, your body size or your body shape affects the kind of colors you want to pick. So maybe for a lady like me, I want to wear mustard and I'm feeling all good. And then you're told, this color was not good, you should have gone for a darker one. Because according to some people, black is a slimming color. And maybe I would take offense because that person is trying to, are you calling me fat? You know, stuff like that. So I've not been trolled per se, but I've gotten a few comments here and there.
Yes, I have experienced negative trolls before, and I remember this time, this particular point, I had posted a bikini photo, a photo of me in a bikini, and people were like, "Guy, uko na guts, like owogopi like rolls or owogopi." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not afraid. I mean, it's my body. There's nothing I can do. I can't throw my body. I can't start taking pills. I can't do anything. So I have to embrace it, because after all, it's not that I don't have anything to dress it." I think someone who doesn't accept their body should actually start by loving themselves, because there's nothing they can do. That is your body. You just accept yourself. Everything is there for you. Don't have that mentality. You won't find clothes. You won't find what. So naika to any kind of clothes on your body. Clothes are there. Accept yourself. There's nothing you can do about it.
Number one, people will always have opinions. That's something we have to make peace with. And so that pushes us to that point of you as an individual. Do you love yourself? Do you love your body? Big, small, medium, short, tall? Are you in love with yourself? And I'm not saying this as an excuse for people to just wear whatever they want and walk around. I believe in decency. Be smart, feel good about what you're wearing, be confident, but also for your own principles and stuff. Just be decent, you know? Yeah. And just be yourself, love yourself, be confident. If somebody does not agree with the colors you've chosen, like tell them, peace in the Middle East. This is what I want to wear and I'm going to wear it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Wow, all I can say is wow. I mean, listening to these ladies just speak in their confidence, you know, and just understand their bodies and understand their potential is something that is so beautiful, because again, when you look at it, it's not everyone who has quite a beautiful view about themselves, especially in their bodies and in their skin. In a society where people are really trying to fit in the standards, these are ladies who stand out, and they don't really care about what people say about them, how people look at them funny, how people tell them, you cannot wear that, you know. They are killing it and they are aware of it. They're very confident, and it is just beautiful, you know. It reminds me of ladies like, you know, Grace Salame and Sandra Dacha, you know. They are killing it in the industry. Joan Muni, who is known as Yummy Mummy, and you know, Kaleche Momo. These are people who are overtaking in the industry, whether it is acting, it is clothing, it is the media, the photography. These are people who have understood themselves, and I know that they have come from somewhere. It might have been a struggle, but as long as they are where they are today and they understand who they are and they have perceived themselves as worthy of love, of respect, you know, thank you to all of you who have been able to just accept yourselves. You know, it is something that is beautiful. Keep appreciating yourself, keep loving yourself. It is something that is beautiful, and it is not something that is actually you know, common in today's society. And so the fact that you actually love yourself as you are, keep doing you know. Thank you so much for everyone who's actually tuned in to this episode of Fashion Frenzer. I am grateful that you have taken your time to be here with us, and we hope, and I hope, that you'll be able to give your comments and suggestions to wherever we can be able to make the changes, you know. This has been the Fashion Frenzer, and until next time, I would like you to see an amazing, small, short, but amazing preview of the African Summer 2020 Fashion Week.